Hello, Go community. It is Friday, November 13th, 2015, and this is Sauter's Go Fundamentals. You can call me Sauter. I like to stream regularly at this time, so like 2:30 my time. I'll let you figure that out. I'm Central. I'm going to be borrowing largely from Bat's Back to Basics series, where he just does fundamental things. Like emphasizing basics like cutting and connecting, territory versus influence, big versus urgent, just thinking about those fundamental things and not worrying about Joseki and de-emphasizing fighting and all these sorts of things. I am going to try to not fight today because I'm bad at not getting into complicated situations. With that being said, my goal is to just give you a simple, understandable reason for every move that I play while I play. Something as simple as this move is urgent. And then I'll be playing a game and then coming back and analyzing it afterward. Let's go ahead, let's go find a game real quick, if I can do that. Or not. I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting. I should have thought that ahead. Oh, why didn't I think about this? Just kidding, I did think about this. Whoa! Good timing. Let's do it. Okay, hopping into our first game. Let's give him the good old GLHF. And let's see where this game goes. Okay, first thing he's doing, playing the 4-4. I'm going to play in an adjacent 4-4 so that I can react to whatever he does down here. It's not that big of a deal. He's just going to do that. I think I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to do any weird Joseki type thing. He's going to play high Chinese. Okay, that's interesting enough. I'm not going to think about Fuseki. I'm not really going to think about Joseki. I'm just going to enclose or approach, and I think I'm going to approach because I feel like it. This is a nice big move. It's, you know, between his stone and my stone, so maybe I can build something. Unfortunately, he doesn't want me to build anything, so that's fine. Things that I can do. I guess first of all, I like this stone, so I'm gonna hop out and give it some room to breathe with. Unfortunately, that's helping him develop this side here. This stone's kind of far away to attack, so it's not going to be easy. I'd like to give myself some shape here somehow, but I'm afraid that anything I do is just going to strengthen his weak stone. I'm considering sliding into the corner. I guess I'm going to slide and try to settle, right? No, but there's so much here that could be used. You know, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna try to get shape. Because I'm in trouble, I'm without a base. Wow, he didn't react. Okay, that's amazing. That means that I can play here. And the reason why this move is so appealing to me is because I would just be getting, you know, out and on top. And then this group becomes much less of a worry when it's got this much surface area, right? Look at that. This is surface area here. Let's angle that up a little, I think. So now I'm getting more surface area, also getting attached to. One option that I'm thinking of is this, kind of threaten the cut. This would just be a Sente move to get me better shape, right? This would be making a table shape right here and with these guys. Something else that I'm considering is playing up here, because that would be pretty cool. Continue moving out into the center. I think I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna come back here and make the shape. So that he can't just Hane again. So if I play this and he fixes here, yeah, okay, there. Whereas right now, if I played this and he fixed here, and then I played here, he'd be able to Hane me again, and that would look pretty good, pretty smooth for him. So things that I'm thinking about playing away, because now this is more or less settled. This is more or less settled. There are other big places on the board. Nothing over here looks really urgent. I could hop into the corner or play something like this if I really so pleased. But I think I'm gonna leave that for later. For now, I could play maybe a big extension or enclose or try to do some kind of approach guy. Maybe approach on the bottom. No, I really wanna. I'm gonna approach him over here. And I know this approach move is generally bad. But it's because he is doing the high Chinese. I am kind of taking his Fuseki into account. Oh no, okay. He's gonna pincer me again. Wow. He has an interesting strategy. Just like when they approach me, I get to pincer them. Now I've got something to run to, so I'm not afraid of this being a running battle. I wonder what this would look like if I did something like this, or like this, and just did like a counter pincer. No, but that's bad. I have a weak group. And I need to think about how to unweak this group. Geez, I know this looks bad, but I'm just doing the same exact thing over here. I'm just trying to get a shape move in. I'm really just trying to make shape so that I can settle myself, so that I don't have a floating dragon group. He has an interesting idea about what to do with floating dragon groups. He's playing. I keep expecting him to play right here, but he's just not doing it. I wonder if he will let me do all this kind of thing. I'm gonna threaten to cut him off, and I think he's not gonna go for it. I think he doesn't want to be cut off. And then I'm gonna threaten this. Okay. He's going for the cut me to pieces option. I can't afford that. I think this is the only move. Anything else and he's in, he's through. I really don't want to get cut to pieces. So I'm gonna opt not to get cut apart. I can't let him get one eye that easily, just by doing that guy. I think I have to do this. I'm just gonna take the stone off the board because it's the cleanest move. Let's see. He's gonna play there, then I do that, then he's gonna play there. Then I do this and this. I guess I'm just gonna maximize the amount of Aji that I can get out of this stone. Because there it only had 1 liberty. And here it's gonna have 2 liberties, which I'm gonna like. Oh no, okay, he did that. Wow. We just got into a crazy fighting situation really fast. Time to do some second line stuff, right? Time to hang out down here. Oh dear. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on. We've basically got 4 groups right here. He has his stones, I have my stones. He has these 4 stones, I have these, what is this, 6 stones. Okay, so first he's strengthening this guy down here, which is not a bad idea. I think I can just kill him somehow. No, maybe not. Because he has a way out. What about just doing this? I'm just gonna strengthen, right? He's strengthening his guy over here because he thought that that was weaker and more sealed in. I'm doing the same exact thing over here. And now he's jumping out with his weak group. Okay, okay, I'm totally fine with that. Things that I could do are maybe play something annoying from here so that he can't get this Atari and get nice shape. Just make him really big and really heavy. But then, no, I don't want to do that right now. That would be a bad thing to do. Things that I should think of. How to treat my weak group. So I've got a weak group. I've got a floating group that's, right, getting disconnected from the corner. This would be an ideal move. But I don't think that it's Sente. It might be, actually. That's interesting, if this is Sente. But other things would be making this guy live somehow. I could jump up with this, which I am interested in doing, don't get me wrong. I think then he might just make a bamboo joint and be in an alright position. But I would be in a better position to attack this side. And this is looking very urgent. Not that this isn't, but I think this looks more Sente than this does. I hope it is. And the reason that I played the attach move instead of something like the, what is this called? Like the Knight's Jump, you know, from here, is because I just wanted to apply as much pressure to this as possible, because we see this is just getting squeezed by white everywhere, right? And it's possible to give him a shortage of liberties problem, which would be pretty cool to do. Let's see. Now I think I'm gonna come play over here because this had better be Sente. No, but then I think if I just play this, he's gonna play here. And when I play here, I'm practically inviting him into the corner. I shouldn't do any forcing moves against this until I know what I want from it. Because get a wall would be pretty cool, but it would be cooler if I first had a stone in this vicinity. Things that I'm very much interested in doing include playing over here. Or here, you know, just playing something where I'm threatening to do things to the corner. I am going to do this and try to settle my shape, right? Because I have unsettled shape over here that needs to get settled. So right now we are in a nasty fight situation. How do I always get into these situations? I'm so mislabeling this as fundamentals, but it's not at all. Yeah, I'm really worried about the security of this shapeless, eyeless group. This group I'm less worried about because look, it can run here, it can run here, it can run in whatever direction it wants. And I like that. I mean, like, I did cross country. I'm used to running around. Okay, so he did this guy. What is there? There's playing here, threatening to take the corner, I think. Or is it this one? Or this? I think it's this. I should not be thinking about Joseki. I should just be thinking about strong principles. And then this, right? And now I've made some shape for myself. I've made some eye space. If I play here, we're further ensuring that there is eye space around here. Now he's got a very solid little corner around here. Things to think about. Okay, so we're more solid. He still has this weak group, and this group isn't exactly strong either. I would really like to do more with this stone. But I don't know how right now. I'm going to continue playing over here and messing with this group. Unfortunately, I think I'm just going to mess with it into life. I'm going to force it to live. Which I don't think it's going to have a problem doing. Yeah, right. There it goes. So I'm going to create this wall while basically kicking myself out of the corner. Which is going to give him a lot of territory. So then this wall had really better be worth something. Because if it's not, then that's a terrible trade. Wow, okay, he didn't play this move. I really thought that this move was the move that was coming. But since it's not, now I'm attracted to my own corner. But this is just points. This is just points, right? Because he's looking pretty alive here. He's got one eye here. Maybe that is only one eye, though. Jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna force him to live. I'm gonna force him to live happily. Which is less than ideal for this group. I should really play something from this group next toward this group right here. Yeah. And there he goes. So things that I can do don't include that. This stone is very weak. I really don't want to be pushing from behind, right? And just let him stay up ahead. But I don't know what else I can do. I can maybe play a move like this. Maybe. Jeez. I could just play this and see where it goes. Right now, something that I hate that I've done is if he plays here, I'm forced to play here. And that's really wrecking the whole eye thing that I had going on. Well, now his eye shape is a piece of cake, I think. Yeah, he's totally alive over here. The reason that I'm looking at this move is because it will disconnect this stone and maybe give me some Sente moves around here. So I'm just going to see where this stone leads. Maybe he tries to connect underneath, maybe he tries to connect on top. Maybe those aren't, neither of those will be his intentions, so I'll just relax and let him decide what he wants to do. Because that's a good idea. I don't know what he's gonna do. Okay. Things that this move are saying. I can cut you here. Now I can't pull back to a place like this. So maybe this was a bit of a mistake, because he was really strong here. This was trying to kind of keep these things disconnected. Well, I'm not exactly in the strongest connection in the world. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, I could play up here. Yeah, it's this connection that really is making me nervous. Maybe if I get a move like this, that'll be... Oh, oops, I right-clicked. That's fine, that's fine. I'll just... I did not realize that right-click also played moves. Alright, so now we have a stronger connection. Hey, this is good, right? Now we can do things like jump up to here, which I really like. I know we're making this turn into black territory. So this is becoming rather, you know, you can think of this as like expensive. Here's the camera. Expensive. Oh my god, and he's threatening to cut through. I actually have no other choice than to just connect solidly, right? Because if I do something like this and he cuts, then I don't want that to happen. I'm gonna connect because that's important to not get sealed in. He really wants to seal me in. He really wants to seal me in. I wonder if playing this is good right now. I'm gonna go ahead and arbitrarily decide that it is. This is good to play right now. And then this. Just so that this way he can't get this Atari on me. And it's sort of limiting him a little more than, you know, allowing him to limit me. Am I concerned with him taking that? Then he'll have this Atari? Yes, kind of, just because he'll get that in Sente, and I'll just let him have the Sente right now, so that he doesn't get the other Atari and threaten to connect to the live group. I much prefer this. Wow, okay, now I think there's substantial Aji around here. Not right now. For later. For later. I think that's too small now. Things that I'm very interested in doing. Steering this group into its death, because right now it looks not alive. So I think I'm going to do that. This is not a connection. I want everyone to know that. This is not a connection. You probably already do. Let's see, other things. Where am I trying to steer this? Oh, I know, away from this wall, so I can make a bunch of points with this wall. That's an interesting idea. I like that thought. I like that thought. Okay, okay. I'm in the game, trying to get his weak group to run somewhere. Let's see. Don't want to be pushing from behind. Considering just jumping here, that could make him stronger. Maybe this, then the jump. If I jump right now, I think I'm strong enough. I really don't want to stay behind him is the thing. I really want to get ahead of him as quickly as possible. Because we are running, and when you're running, you know, neck and neck together, you wanna be the one who's ahead, not them. Okay, so now he's got this thing. Can I continue chasing it, and in what manner? Let's see. This group is getting quickly cut off. It will need to make another eye if it does. I'm going to try to not get it cut off. This is me trying to make this into a solid connection, and then I would like to either play here or maybe jump up, depending. Okay. He really wants things to be sealed off. I'm gonna make a bamboo joint, short this liberty. Now this guy only has 3 liberties, which is looking really good for anyone who wants to kill it, namely me. I'm the one who wants to kill it, of course. By default. Okay, so he sealed us in. So options that we have: creating another eye here, poking through here and being obnoxious because there aren't a lot of stones here. Playing a move down here, solidifying this, but I think this is more urgent. This would be just points. This is the urgent thing that we have to deal with. I think this kills. I'm gonna go with my gut and say that it does. I think this is a net. Are you guys seeing this net? There's, he's got two ways out, right? Because this is not a way out, this is a bamboo joint. He's got two ways out, one here, one here. I think this is a net. I believe it is a net. He's gonna poke through. Oh, that's right, now that he has this, yeah, this move works significantly better now. Okay, so, places to go, places to go. I would like to strengthen over here and turn all of this into territory. He can have this stone. This stone is very light. I don't mind him having that stone. Right? Now this is his. He's good. He's got it. He's solid. This is beautiful. He loves this. This is a pearl. This is his shining pearl. And I'm okay with him having that pearl. Now, nice thing about this capture is I don't have to worry about this group. I can consider poking in through here because this would be big, I think, to be in here. Now might be a good time to consider taking this corner, but I just want an invasion not to happen over along this side. So I'm going to play this move. This is my anti-invasion move. I don't know that this is the best place for it, but this is my idea, right? This is no longer influence because there's, black. I mean, this is influence insofar as this is the would-be sphere of influence, but what it's not doing is pushing out some influence into the center of the board. He's going to go ahead and do that kind of approachy thing. I could try to, excuse me, stay connected, or I could threaten this. Threaten this specifically. I know that this has an easy connection over here. I know that this has an easy two eyes over here, but it's nice to make it have to either make two eyes or get that connection. Because then, forcing moves, if I get forcing moves, I'm happy. Forcing moves from either over here, forcing moves on top, anything, really, it's all good. He's playing that way. I think I can just Atari this because of how much white stones I have over here. Okay, yeah, that happened. Other things include doing this, keeping him out, more or less making shape. Oh, whoa, there's the corner invasion. Okay, now he's in my corner. I don't know exactly how this is gonna play out. Let's find out. Let's see. I can do this, and then he's already... Oh, wow, that's interesting. If I do this, he's, like, already right here, ready to cut things apart. So, places that I'm thinking of... And, I keep accidentally right-clicking. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, sure. I don't mind that move at all. I could make table shape. I could threaten to make all this die. I think I have to, because this is not good. This is not going to live. Right? This has no eyes. The corner just got swept from underneath it. It can't make an easy connection here. It can't make an easy connection here. I think the only hope is to go ahead and capture the things that are severing the connection. Let's see, there's a table here, table right here to be made. I don't know that that's going to go so well. There's this cut, which is interesting. I'm eyeballing it. I'm afraid that this guy would just, you know, let that cut happen and be fine. Right, and just cut right through it, and then I end in gote. I don't really know the best way to get rid of his connection, though. I wonder about this move. Did not see this move until just now. I don't think so. I'm gonna do this because I'm running out of time and it's Byo-Yomi. These are the kinds of moves that you play sometimes. Yeah, he's gonna sever this, and then he'll come underneath real easy like. Oh wait, I can do this right now. Oh. You know, I didn't realize that. Okay, this looks alright. This looks not great for these 4 stones. I don't know what he would like to accomplish here. Because now these 4 stones actually can be captured. I think this captures, because he's got 2 liberties, right? He's got no way to get more than 2 liberties. I think that works. Okay, we're done dealing with over here. We kept our stones alive. That's what's important. Now we have another problem, which is more stones that might want to die in the near future. Exactly this group, which was made early on and didn't really do much else. This was maybe a more pointless group. This, we're not going to make an eye over here. I really don't think that this connection is going to be possible. So places to look for eyes, down here, or right here. Right here is 1. If we could get another in the corner, I think that would be good. Let's try to find an eye in the corner. Sometimes you find yourself looking for eyes in places that you'd never expect. My eyes are in my head. What are they doing in the corner? Oh, bad joke. Okay. By the way. This is my final I'm just gonna try to make eye shape because that's the situation I am in. I am very much surrounded by black. I do need eyes. I would like to have eyes. This is my way of getting them. Is this eye shape? Is this eye shape? Is this? I hope this is eye shape. I'm really looking at black's attachment right here, and I don't want that to go anywhere. To be honest, I don't want this. I want this to be thwarted by this, but I don't know if that's the case. If I play here, I mean, if he plays here, I play here. He plays there. Oh, what a monkey jump. Ugh, what a monkey. This jumper. Things to do include make sure I have 2 eyes. I'm just gonna make sure I have 2 eyes, right? Is that not the thing to do right now? Because if I have 2 eyes, then I have not a thing to worry about. Oh, he didn't want it. I guess if I just go for it, is that good for him? I don't know. Other things include me breaking in down here. I think I want to. I want to break in down here. I think this is alive. Don't quote me on that. Which is bad. I should really be trying to make this live if I think that it's not going to live. But, oh, there it is. Okay. That's fine, not gonna mind. I just want my 2 eyes, right? I just want my 2 eyes. He just wants me to be blind. I'm not a fan of blindness, namely, is the thing that I'm not a fan of. I think there's an eye, right? This is an eye. If he plays... Oh, whoa, that would be falsified. I think I falsely lied. No, wait, because I can play here. Yeah, right, okay. And now this makes it into an eye. I think just this. I'm just going to play the simple move. If there was something more severe around here, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, let's see. Things include playing here. He can't do this, right? There's a ladder on this stone after this Atari, I believe. What? I just said that. Cool. Okay, we'll go through this and see if I was right or not. There is a ladder. Okay, good. Phew! Okay. Good, I can read. I can read things. I read that out. Oh my god, he resigned. GG, thank you. I didn't even get to counting. We can count when we're reviewing. Let's go review. This guy is gone. Okay, where's the... There it is. Okay, whew, whew. Good game, good game. I had nerves in that game. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know what my poker face is like, but ooh, I had nerves. Okay. First 4 moves, not even gonna think about them, because what? That's a really abstract topic. This is fine, right? He's playing a large move. I know it's a Fuseki, but I'm just gonna consider it as a large move, a big extension. Oh, let's go find this window. There, that's the window. If black played P18 before it was Ko, I really think I know where you're talking about, and I'm interested, and I can't wait to get there in the review. Okay. Ginger, I think this is alive. Famous last words. I know, right? I think that my life and death is getting slightly better. Maybe. I have no basis for that statement. I'm going through this too quickly. I'm not looking at what's going on. This is a big extension, right? 5-space extension from the stone. That's good. This is an approach. A very standard approach. If I were feeling like it, I could have played... Whoop. Hey, come on. I could have played here or here. I think this was my stylistic choice of the day. Black playing the pincer here is... I'm not familiar with the Fuseki, but to me, this is being all like, okay, here's what's gonna happen. White, you're gonna... I don't know how exactly, but whoops. But what I imagine this is saying is, I don't know, something like, I'm gonna... I have no idea. And then maybe this looks really weird, right? What I thought the pincer was saying is this. But actually, now that I think of it, it's low. This is a low 2-space pincer. Maybe he was thinking about something exactly like this, where he's just like, oh, maybe this is the next move that he really wanted to play, right? I think his pincer was saying, I really want to develop this side, right, where my framework is, and then I'm going to make a little thing on the side, so that you're not going to be able to, right, if this were the alternative, you're not going to be able to build on the side. I'm going to be the guy who's building things. You're going to be small. Or at least not making a big framework. Maybe he's bad against big frameworks. Maybe that's why he pincered me. I think. I jumped out because I wasn't interested in, right, in being forced into the corner. I I don't know if this is a realistic thing to play out. Probably not. I didn't want to be forced into the corner. I didn't want to give him a wall facing his stone, right? Wall facing his stone would be cool for him. So that's why I jumped up. When he jumped up, I was like, I need a base. I need to settle. How am I going to settle? This was like what I thought would be the best way to settle. I don't know if there are like other cool I didn't want this to happen, right? I mean, like, yeah, I get to make a mouth shape, but is he not making a cool, brilliant thing right here? I wanted to settle while giving this stone the smallest opportunity to make cool, brilliant things over here. I was thinking that this would happen or something. Oh wow, that would be such a cool, brilliant thing for black. I mean, yeah, I have, like, the turn, which is really cool. I don't know, maybe we play something out like that. I think this is what was going through my mind. It's not what happened. I'm so thankful. So, yeah, when you see the shoulder hit, this is something that's worth responding to directly, right? Shoulder hit, you get to be the first one doing this. It, like, could lead into you Haneing at the head of their 2 stones. What? Yeah, wasn't what happened, which let me do this. I was really happy about this because I just wanted to, right at this stage, all I wanted to do was either, you know, be out and running around, so I'd be fine with that. I just wanted to give this guy safety. And to me, safety includes either out and running around and have plenty of available connections. I know at this stage, the plenty of available connections includes 2 4/4 stones. But, you know, potentially, later on, we're thinking long term. Or to be settled on the side. And I didn't just want to settle on the side, because if I did something like, I don't know, super simple, right? Like this, I'm strengthening his single stone and I'm giving him the corner. I didn't want to give him the corner. I really wanted to jump in there later and take that from him, because that's the kind of player that I am. I'm the kind of player who says, oh, that corner's open. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then steals it from you. Just kidding, but that would be an interesting style. I'm not too sure if reviewing your own game all alone will help you improve. That's a good thought. That's an interesting thought. Oh no, I don't know how to say your name. Luemi ITV? Lemel TV? Lemel TV. I don't know. I like to think that it helps. Because I'm keeping just some principles in mind. I like to think that it helps. Maybe it doesn't. I don't actually know. I have no way of telling. But probably because I am used to playing StarCraft, where you can learn a bunch from reviewing your own games, because you see things that you messed up on. You see things like, I mean, you know, in StarCraft you don't have view of what the other player's doing, so you have like ideas of how you felt in the game, and then you can check that back with what your opponent was actually doing. You know, how afraid you were of his army when maybe you had nothing to be afraid of. In this review, you know, like, Go, it's already completely open. You can already see everything that the other guy's doing. But what maybe one of my favorite things that I like about reviewing is, right, being able to look at little variations like this. Like, you know, black, what are you doing? Because for me, it's not just about my, you know, things that I could have improved on, but what did my opponent not do, and how can I learn from that if I can learn everything? In StarCraft, it's a lot more obvious. Says Lemel TV. In Go, when you can spot your mistakes while playing, then you can probably not spot them while reviewing, I think. Huh, that is interesting. That is interesting. I guess if this were, say, a correspondence game, or just an untimed game, maybe I have no idea. But in the sense that this is timed, and now I have time to go back and look at all these cool things, I like that. For example, just thinking about my idea behind this move, right? My idea behind this move was to get some kind of reaction from black like this, and then I go and do something like, I don't know, this, I don't know about that, this, you know, something, and for me to visualize the equal influence, because when we look at this, now I'm just trying to understand black psychology. Okay, he's doing the same thing over here. He's doing this two-space low pincer where he really doesn't want me to be building things up. At, say, here, things that are going through my mind, you know, post-game, that weren't going through my time-constricted mind in-game, are black is really preventing me from building. What do I do in games where my opponent is preventing me relentlessly from making a framework? To me, these dual pincers are like black being like crazy against me building any kind of framework, which is an interesting question for me to just sit with. What's my plan? What's my overarching plan in a game where I'm not allowed to build up some kind of big Moyo framework? How do I get points in that? Yeah, how do I get points in such a game, this one included? Are there like certain things that I should be thinking about in terms of attacking? Am I leaving my groups while I owe my opponent another move? As we saw later in the game, right? I mean, I'm just gonna make this example right now. Or wait, no, he played something like this. I should really think about that later when we actually come to that. But just the questions that I have for myself at a stage like this is move 21, right? For the whole game, because I think it's important for me to figure out things like that, and those things I can't just figure out on the fly in the middle of the game. But then when they have already come about and I can look back on them, I really like to do that. For example, here I responded with the same making shape move that I responded with up here. Alternatives are this. What would have happened? I mean, there's this peep immediately. Like, looking at things like this is what's really exciting for me. Just other moves that ran through my head, but that I didn't have time to read out. Right? Would I have played either of these? This one's looking particularly bad in that I'm letting him settle his pincering stone very easily. Whereas this one could be a crazy fighting pattern. You know, these look like good reasons why I didn't do that. I mean, I was considering some really weird things like this, right? And then we could have just been doing some kind of running battle. I mean, this would have been scary because later, I mean, I'm thinking about black doing any of his choice of invasions here, right? Maybe one of these, maybe even this. Just some thoughts that run through my head that later I get to think about more. I let it marinate in my head. Because isn't that a good analogy? Thinking about thoughts as steaks and letting them marinate for a while. Or even things like this. Here was our outcome.